Hey there folks, welcome to this video, and here I'm going to be talking about some stories from the WRC from the past couple of days. It's another kind of WRC roundup. I did one a couple of weeks ago. I typically am going through things like WRC articles on Dirtfish. I can find it on other sites, but Dirtfish tends to have the best depth for an article site that is, well, easily accessible. And there are a couple of bits and pieces that I like seeing. One of them is that Sebastian Loeb and Sebastian Ogier will be going head-to-head at the Safari Rally. They're both sitting out the next round in Sardinia. I believe they both have different commitments. I think Ogier has WEC commitments and Loeb has World Rally Raid Championship commitments. That's going to be interesting to see, and I really look forward to it. Loeb's last time doing the Safari was in 2002. Before Citroën were properly a fully-fledged manufacturer entry in the WRC. In addition to that, Malcolm Wilson is of the opinion that the Puma is the fastest car, and that Loeb's performances have proven that. And well, I think that's an interesting angle to have with it. He was of the opinion that the reason why Craig Breen wasn't up towards the front was because he had little experience in Portugal. And of course, Craig Breen has done brilliant performances in places like Finland and Estonia, but they tend to be the faster and less technical gravel rallies where softer tyres are always something that behave differently than if they're in the kind of slower, rougher, more technical bits of Portugal. At the same time, Julian Moncey of Hyundai is suggesting that Hyundai are potentially about a year behind on reliability. That is because Hyundai started their Rally 1 program very late because, well, the essential resources from Seoul had been committed to it pretty late in the day, whereas Ford were already running in the adapted Fiesta, their hybrid system, and Toyota had developed the GR Yaris, but not fully with hybrid as of then. And in a bit of a feel-good story, there are some legends of Irish rallying going out to the stages this weekend. It's, I believe, called the Deja Vu Rally. It is happening down towards the south of Ireland. And the event is happening around Killarney. We've got Chris Meek being co-driven by his brother in a Super 2000, well, what would become Super 2000 spec, so kind of kit car spec 2-litre four-wheel drive Opel Corsa. In addition to that, we have Craig Breen is going to be there. He's going to be driving Frank Meagher's Sierra RS Cosworth that was used to win the 1992 Circuit of Ireland. Austin McHale's in a Toyota Celica. That is a real blast of the past in terms of British and Irish rallying, of course. And in addition to that, Paul Nagel, co-driver for currently Craig Breen, was Chris Meek's co-driver, is auctioning off a crash helmet signed by members of the WRC, past and present, including Loeb and Ogier, Carlos Sainz, Peter Solberg and Marcus Gronholm. He's heading down towards the gala, but he can't make it for the whole event because of a family commitment. But I think this is awesome, because rallying on the island of Ireland is something that we don't really talk about so much these days. Like back in the past, you turn back the clocks less than a decade and you still see the Circuit of Ireland on the ERC calendar. We have still got the Ulster Rally showing up in the British circuit, but we are now, 15 years from the last Rally Ireland, nearly, and that was one that crossed both sides of the border, and I think there needs to be more international rallying in Ireland happening again. I know at the same time I want to see the Manx Rally come back to its former glory. I think Circuit of Ireland needs to as well. But anyways, if you find any of these interesting, you can read more about them in the description down below. If there's something you'd like me to talk about in regards to WRC, I'm more than happy to do that as well. Just leave that as a suggestion. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.